Jai Gurudev, dear students. Welcome to the online classes of Sri Guru Kripa Senior Secondary School. Right. Today we are going to learn notice writing.
So what is a notice? It is a written or printed piece of information targeted for a specific group of people. It usually covers an event, an inauguration, a function, or any general instruction. They are put on the display board in schools or public places. Now there are some key points that must be kept in mind while writing any notice. First one is the ideal length of the notice is 50 words, so only relevant points needs to be addressed in it. Second one is present the notice in a proper format. Third one is to try to write notice in indirect speech or passive voice only. Now if you are new to direct indirect speech or active passive voice, I have created a video on those topics. I will provide the links in the description in case you need it to revise them. Fourth one is don't use personal pronouns like I and we. So these 4 points must be kept in mind while writing any notice. Let's look into the format of notice writing. A rectangular box needs to be created where we are going to write the notice. In that box, in the top middle portion, the name of the organization which is issuing the notice must be written. Then right below it, notice word needs to be written. Then in the left hand side, write the date on which the notice is issued. Then below it, in the middle side, write the title of the notice. Then below it, the body of the notice comes. And after the body is completed, signature, name and designation of underlying authority comes. So this is the exact format. Again I will repeat the entire format quickly. Firstly, draw a rectangular box. In that box, in the top middle portion, the name of the organization which is issuing this word needs to be written. Then in the left hand side, write the date on which the notice is issued. Below it, write the title of the notice. Then below it, the body of the notice comes, and after the body is completed, signature, name and designation of underlying authority comes. Now let's understand what should be there in the body of notice. Remember to answer the 5 W's while writing any notice and you won't have problem while writing it. First one is what. So what is the notice about? The notice should clearly mention what is going to happen or what has already happened. Second one is who. This will be who the notice is addressed to. Who all are supposed to adhere to the notice should be clearly mentioned to avoid confusion. Third one is where. If the notice is for an event, then the location of such an event must be clearly written. Fourth one is when. This one is the time and the date of the event or meeting. Fifth one is what to do. Here the instructions are written related to the notice. And sixth one is whom. Final detail should be whom to contact or get in touch with. This mentions who the appropriate authority is to contact to. So these are the 6 points that must be present while writing any notice. Now let's look into an example to make things clear. You are the secretary of activities club in your school. The annual day program is to be held next month. Write a notice for the school display board in this reference. Let's start the notice writing for the given topic. First things first, let's draw a rectangular box in which we will be writing our content of notice. Then the name of the organization comes. Let's say ABC School Ahmedabad. Then we need to write word notice just below the school name. Then we will write the date on which the notice is being issued. Let's say it's 10th January 2019. Then we will write the title of the notice. Here we will write Annual Day Celebration. After the title comes the main part of the notice, which is body. Here we can write in this way. This is to inform all the students that the school's annual day function will be held on 10th January 2019 from 11 am to 1 pm at Dev Mall. Ahmedabad's collector Dr. Vikrant Pandey will grace the occasion as chief guest. Every student needs to collect their passes from their respective class teachers. here you can see that we have mentioned all the 6 points that we discussed regarding the body of the notice prior, like what is the notice about, who all are supposed to adhere to the notice, where the event is happening, when it is happening, instruction for students related to pass collection, and whom they need to contact for pass collection. After the body is completed, sign, name and designation of the person writing the notice comes. And this is the final version of the notice. Please pause the video and go through the notice once again. Printed piece of information targeted for a specific group of people. Then we went through some of the points that needs to be kept in mind while writing any notice. Then we saw the format of notice writing. In that, we also saw what needs to be there in the body of notice. And finally, we saw one example of notice writing regarding annual day function announcement. So that's all in this video. Thank you for